I'm obsessed with polarity posts. They're my favorite thing in the entire planet. I love them. I love them. And if you don't know what a polarity post, super simple. It's when someone posts a post about something they specifically believe in and they stand like really, really like hell-bent in their truth. And I absolutely love them because it takes a lot of balls to write a polarity post and a lot of balls to like really stand in your belief and to just own it. But I saw one yesterday. Oh man. So I belong to a women's entrepreneur group. It has, I think, close to 30,000 members. I can't remember. I always lose track because it just keeps growing and growing. And someone took a screenshot of someone else's post and was like, I would love your guys' opinion on this. And the post, first, the woman who posted the post, her name was not mentioned. I have no idea who it was, but she seemed a little frustrated in her post. And what she said in one of her points was that you absolutely need a website to launch your business. Something along the lines of like, don't be stupid. People need to know how to find you. You can't run a business without a website. It's just irresponsible. It's stupid. How are people supposed to find you? You can't sell a $3,000 coaching program without a website. And I was all like, oh snap. Girl, you speak into my heart because I am on the opposite side of that fence. So in the polarity messaging, that was a strong one, but I am on the complete opposite side of this fence. This polarity post lights a fire underneath my ass in so many fucking ways. First off, the person did seem extremely frustrated who wrote this post. And when you write a polarity post, don't be a dick about it. Like, you can stand in your truth and you can say, I honest to God believe in it, but don't shit on other people to further your explanation. So let's break this down a little. Let's have a little fucking hashtag real talk. So first and foremost, stop telling people how to run their motherfucking business. Business is not black and white, guys. It is not black and white. It is not, this is right, this is wrong. There's a whole lot of gray in between. There is so much gray, it's blinding. So when you get up on a polarity post, do not bark at people on how to run their business because it's none of your damn business how they're running their business. What you want to do is you want to motivate, you want to inspire, you want to empower. You don't want to sit here and wag your finger at people saying, this is the only way to run your business. This is the only way to do it. This is the only way. You don't do that. First off, that's obnoxious. Second off, that doesn't make people feel good. Second and third, fucking, there are so many motherfucking ways to run your business. There are so many different ways to run your business. No one is right. No one is wrong. It is all about what you feel aligned with. What speaks to you, your intuition, your gut, whatever, your heart, your soul, whatever they're telling you to do, you fucking do it. You stop listening to everyone else. You stop taking everyone's opinions, everyone's input. You put the blinders on and you do you. 100% true, authentic you. Stop listening to everyone run their mouths. And I'm running my mouth right now. And you don't have to listen to this because you know what? This is my personal opinion. But I get upset when I see people say there's only one way to do things. Bitch, you're crazy. There are so many ways to do something, especially running your business online. Let's be real here. This is actually kind of new. You have to think like probably in the last decade, online businesses have really, really, really taken off, right? And so we're all new. We are all new, whatever. Founding fathers of fucking online space. Founding mothers, women of the online space. So we are learning new tips, tricks, strategy, tools every single day we show up online. So to sit here and tell someone you have to do this or you will not be successful is a crock of shit. It's a crock of shit because people can do whatever the fuck they want because it is their business. And no matter how successful your business is, if you are looking down on someone else's business and saying, you need to do this, you need to do that, absolutely not. You have no idea what their clients want. You have no idea about their business. Only you. You truly know about what your business consists of, what you want your business to be, what you want your brand to be. Only you. You know it better than everyone. So stop listening to everyone yammer in their mouths. And you do you. If you want a website, go do a website. If you don't want a website, then fuck it, don't do a website. A website is not going to define your success. And it kills me that people think this is actually true. A website will not define your success. A website is a piece of fucking data that collects data to have people come and find you. That's a website. It's a stupid fucking online thing. It's not a necessity in your business. And let's stop and take a second to see, do you know how much building a website costs? Like a legitimately beautiful website, it's expensive as balls. It's expensive as balls. It can range anywhere between, I don't know, $3,000 to $5,000 if you want a really, really good website. So when we tell coaches who are just starting out, who have zero fucking dollars in the bank, that they need a website in order to be successful, that is just not okay. Because it's not the truth. You do not need a website to be successful. You do not need some pretty little fucking thing where people can go on and look at your courses to be successful. You determine your success, not a website. You determine your success by showing up consistently, by showing up and speaking your truth, by posting about the things that other people are afraid to post about talking about the subjects that a little other people are afraid to talk about. You define your success, not a motherfucking website. A website is trash. A website is trash. It's you. People don't give a shit about your website. And half the time when they stumble up onto your website, it's kind of like you've already sold them. They're there. So you've already sold them. How did you sell them? Showing up consistently, showing up on live video, writing posts, doing Instagram stories. You showed the fuck up so they followed to your website. It's not the other way around. It's not build a website and then sit back in a fucking chair and expect the money to come rolling in, because that's not how it works. You have to be present in your business. And there is no right or wrong way to run your business. So just let's table that. There's no right and wrong way. So if you do not want to run a website, don't run a website. Run your business through other means. I do not have a website. Will I have a website eventually? Probably. We're looking at like probably late 2019, early 2020 for my website. Do I think my website defines me? Not at all. Am I going to lean on my website to do my work? Not at all. It's just something pretty so people can find more ways to find me, to expand my network. But I have run a very successful business without a website. And let's get into the nitty-gritty here. I have made in sales since January about $245,000 worth of sales. That means that's how much I've made over the span of a year. I do payment plans. So anywhere between 6 to 12 month payment plans. So does that mean I have $250,000 sitting in my bank account? No. That means that's what I'm going to make over the span of a year, is $250,000 as of right now. Month to month basis, I make between $14,000 and $18,000. This was my biggest month and I've made $20,000 just this month. So no, I'm not lying. No, I don't lie. I don't inflate my numbers. I'm 100% honest fucking real shit when it comes to sales. And I did all of that without a fucking website, without sales funnels, without click funnels, without Facebook ads. I did that 100% organically. When people reach out to me, when people see my live videos, when people say, Amanda, I want to work with you, I speak to them. I don't send them off to some fucking magical website out in the universe, because honestly, I feel like you lose a person in the sale. So I talk to my people in the instant messenger. Ooh, AOL Instant Messenger, let's bring it back. I speak to them in the DMs. I sit here and I say to them, what program are you interested in? What are your goals? Let's find out the best fit for you. And then I send them a payment link. And that is literally all I do. I have a couple PDFs that I send them if they're interested in my courses, but mostly I describe what my courses are and how much money they are. And then they sign up right then and there. And I did that without a website, without a sales funnel, and I do not do Facebook ads. I fucking hate them. Everyone keeps telling me eventually I'm gonna have to do them, and eventually I am, but right now I'm not going to do them. I hate them. I think they're a waste of fucking money. Unless you have a large amount of money, like probably 5 to 10 G's to throw down to actually get some type of visibility, like what's the fucking point? You can do it all organically by showing up all of the time. No, I do not do exploration calls or discovery calls. I don't believe in those also. I don't want to work with people that I have to convince to work with me. I want to work with people who are going to reach out to me and say, I want to work with you right now. I have discussions in the DM. I do all of my sales in the DMs. $250,000, a little less than $250,000, $245,000 of sales in the DMs. Not a website, not a sales funnel, not a click funnel, not a sales page. in the DMs. And no, I don't do exploration calls or discovery calls because they are, I feel like, the most energetically draining thing in the entire world. And that's just my personal opinion. And I know so many coaches who are going to watch this and like shit their pants over that. Oh my God, I cannot believe she doesn't do it. Does she know how much money she's leaving on the table? Do you know how much energy I am saving not doing them? Do you know what it's like to spend an hour on a phone call with someone who you know may not buy at the end? Or that you have to sit here and tell people why you were worth the money? That's not what I want to do. I don't do them. They do not feed my soul, and I do not do things that do not feed my soul. I was put on this planet to be happy, and they do not make me happy, so I do not do them. That is just my personal opinion. And if you're someone who is so sick of doing discovery calls, then stop doing them for a little bit. See how it goes. I only want to work with people who are like, Amanda, I want to fucking work with you. Let's talk about this. And then I will have that conversation. I get dirty in the DMs, man. The DMs are like having sex, right? It's a nice little like, ooh, I tickle you, you tickle me. Let's get this done, right? I do everything in the DMs. If someone wants to book a one-on-one session with them, I will talk with them in the DMs for a while until they're ready to do it. But I'm not going to waste my energy being on a phone call telling this person all of these big, beautiful things I have to do for their business for them to give me money objections at the end. When I always know it's not about the money. It's never about the money. So what's the point? I don't do things that fuel me. So yeah, so there we go. So I have grown a multiple six-figure business in sales in the matter of seven or 8 months without a website and without doing discovery calls. Anything is motherfucking possible. Anything is possible. You have to do what feels best to you. You have to do what's in alignment with your brand, in alignment with your soul. If something is energetically sucking the life out of you, stop doing it. Who says you have to do it? Some business coach? I'm a business coach. I'm telling you, you don't have to fucking do it. You have to do whatever makes you feel better, because when you show up in that energy of like, yeah, I have a great life, I love my life, people are going to buy from you. But if you show up in an energy on a discovery call like, oh my God, fuck this. Well, I'm totally worth the money. It's a great investment. I don't want to deal with that. And that may be pig-headed, that may be leaving money on the table, but it's my fucking business. I'm going to run it how I want. And I ask you guys to do the same. And I ask, if you're going to write polarity posts, do not use them as scare tactics with people. Why write a polarity post to scare people? That's not okay. Write them to stand in your truth, but let them know there's another way. It really, and the person I think who wrote this, I was reading the thread, is like someone who builds websites, and that's great. But there's another way to approach the situation rather than telling them you can't sell a $3,000 coaching program without a website. I have sold multiple $3,000 coaching programs without a website. I have sold a $11,777 coaching program without a website. I've sold 3 of them. So don't tell me I can and cannot do anything. Just as I will never get up here and tell you you can and cannot do something. I will never say to you, you won't grow an audience without a website the way you would with a website, or vice versa. I won't tell you you have to do what you have to do. I won't sit here and say you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. Fuck no. I say this is what works for me. This is the strategy that I have used. Now how can we work it for you? How can we sit there and figure out what works best for you? Because ultimately, it's all you. I am here to support you. I am here to guide you. I am here to be your best bitch. I am not here to tell you how to run your business. That's none of my motherfucking business. That's yours. And so I will sit here with clients and I will say to them, okay, if this doesn't work for you, how can we rework it for your business? There is no right and wrong, and we have to stop using polarity posts as a way to shake our finger at people, because you will lose people the second you come up with that fucking attitude. There is a way to sit here and say, you know what? Using a website will help your business because of this. Instead of sitting here saying you can't ever do anything without a website. You can't sell a $3,000 coaching program. You can't do this. You can't do that. Yes, you can. The word impossible it doesn't exist. It only exists if you allow it to exist, and it doesn't exist. Anything in this world is possible if you put your mind to it. Anything. From someone who went to no fucking money to someone who went to multiple 6 figures in their business in 7 months, impossible does not exist. But if you believe it exists, it will. I don't believe it exists. Anything's possible. I could wake up tomorrow and have $100,000 a day in sales. I would ship bricks and probably die and cry and all of the things at once, because it would be amazing. But that's possible. I could fucking surpass my goal of 500 at the end of the year and I could hit 1 million. Anything's possible. So don't let other people tell you you need this, you need that. If you are just beginning, girl, save your fucking money. Save your money. Do not buy a website until you have the actual funds to buy a website. They are expensive. Do not put yourself in a fucking hole for that. Don't put yourself energetically in a hole. If building a website is something that you really love, go right ahead and do it. But if the idea of building a website makes you want to run like as fast as you can into a wall so that you black out and you don't have to do it, don't do it. Hire someone to do it when your business brings in the money. Same thing with Facebook ads. Don't be posting Facebook ads and don't be boosting posts and all of this shit if you don't have the money to do it. Do it all organically. It is possible. If you don't believe me, then go look at Melanie Ann Layer, dude. She has built $1 million business organically. She just started using Facebook ads this year. Up until then, not a single Facebook ad. She ended up, 1.2 million at the end of 2018? She's probably going to hit like 2 or 3 million this year. Anything is possible. You don't have to listen to everyone. You don't have to have all of the bells, the whistles, the graphics, the fucking logo. You have to show the fuck up. If you're not showing up in your business, it has nothing to do with the fact that your website looks ugly. It has nothing to do with the fact that you don't have a logo. It's the fact that you're not showing the fuck up. And take it from someone who didn't show the fuck up all last year. Ooh, shit. Who sat behind a website, sat behind logos, sat behind all of that stupid shit and didn't move in her business. I didn't make a single fucking dollar all year. It was bullshit. And I sat there and I got so frustrated because I was that person who listened to everyone yammer in my ear that I needed all of this stuff. And nothing was more freeing than saying, fuck it, I don't need any of this shit. I'm just going to show up. And I did. And it was magic and it was power and it was beautiful. So you have every ounce of ability inside of you to do the exact same thing. So when people post polarity posts, don't listen. If it does not serve you, don't listen to it. I love them. They're my favorite things to read because then I get real amped up and I come up on live video and I'm like, oh, let's talk about this. But no one should tell you how to run your business. And if you have a business coach who's like, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this, and they're not letting you put any input and everything they're teaching you is not in alignment with you, it's time to get another business coach. No one should tell you how to run your business. They should tell you things that could help run it better, but no one should be sitting here pointing their finger at you saying, you do this. You do this. You need a website. You need a sales funnel. Let's spend all the money on Facebook ads. No. You do you, 100% true, authentic you. If it's not in alignment, so what? Take it away. Kick it out. Kick it in the ass. Tell it goodbye. No more. You do what feels good to you every single day, and I promise you, your business will take off. Stop listening to all of the shit. You don't need anything. You need you. You need you. You need to go all in. You need to stop sitting in fear and just fucking do it. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like what you saw, go right ahead and click the subscribe button. Also, don't forget to head over to iTunes and check out my podcast, Fierce as Fuck. Thank you so much, and go grab today by the balls and make it your bitch.